Hi Plenty friends, welcome to another new Plenty video. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is David. Today I have a really exciting video for you. So Succulent Asia ended up sending some awesome plants for me to unbox for you, and I'm super excited because we have worked before, and I just got excited when they wanted to reach out and let me pick one or two plants. By the way, this was done like we talked a month ago, like maybe 40-50 days, because it's a process, but it's here. And I'm saying that because I kind of forgot what I got or what I selected. I know it's a bunch of Sanseverias and succulents, I believe, so I'm super excited to go ahead and unbox them. The previous times that I've done unboxings with Succulent Asia, I had a really good experience, and they have an amazing selection of plants, so I'll have their information in the description box below. I got my watermelon knife, which you know I love to use to do unboxings. The teeth help a lot, so let's get to it. Here is a box. I don't think it was in transit, by the way, for like a very long time. I got the notification 3 days ago and it just got shipped out. So I'm gonna cut off the tape from the packaging. Okay, I see a lot of poly. It feels like Christmas. Let's go ahead and see what they sent. Can you see? You can. Also, my Arisoniae, well, Monstera Arisoniae. No, it looks like one, but it's not. It's the Monstera Skeletal. I still have it in the packaging. I haven't had time to go ahead and remove it. It's just chilling in there, but I think it's really pretty to have it up here. Like, look at those massive fenestrations. It's literally insane. Love her. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. So here's a poly. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at all of those cute little succulents. Oh, honestly, Sanseverias. Okay, they're wrapped in tissue paper. And they have their labels. This is one plant. I like how they covered the pointy parts because some Sanseverias can be a little bit pokey. So it's great that they added that because sometimes you can get stabbed. So this is called the Sansevieria Gabriella X Spider. So let's go ahead and remove the paper. These are gonna go ahead and get repotted. I prefer to put my Sanseverias in terracotta because they're pretty drought resistant. It's always best to give them a good source of light and water them when they're, usually I like to water them when they're super duper wrinkly, and my preferred method with a lot of my plants is bottom watering. Like, they're in the saucer and I just put water in the saucer, but with Sanseverias I like to water them on top, so it just drains a lot faster. You don't want to get your Sansevieria to die from root rot, especially when they're inside, because that can happen. This is so pretty. It's like such a petite little plant, and the patterns are adorable. Look at that. It's really healthy, by the way, and of course I don't see any pests. Usually plants that are imported or sent from them, I have never had any issues with pests. I'm checking every single little crevices. No, everything's good. So let's go ahead and look at the roots. I'm gonna show you the name tag so I can, it's probably reversed, but I'm gonna screenshot it on my phone so I remember which is which, because I'm gonna give them their own little name tags. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove, because I'm trying to take it out, but I have to rip it out. Oh my gosh. Okay. It has a really good root system. Look at that. Really healthy. Really adorable. The lighting is not the best. I'm super sorry. And yes, I am dealing with some gnats. Super annoying. They come and go in my collection, but it is what it is. Oh my goodness, look at that. Love. I'm gonna save the tag. I'm gonna place it right next to it because I don't want to forget. Just in case. Okay, next one. This is, I'm seeing this one and it's so pretty. I think it's a Wolfen. No, ooh, okay, so this is Sansevieria Moonshine Variegated. I love a good moonshine. I have mine and it's doing really pretty. They used to be super duper expensive, but now they're affordable at the big box stores. But I have never ever heard about a variegated Sansevieria, so I'm really excited to see how it looks. no damage. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so pretty. Look at that variegation. A moonshine Sansevieria is already so beautiful. You know me, I'm a sucker for variegation. By the way, to make more of a variety of a Sansevieria that you like, usually you don't want to chop it and put in water. That's one way to propagate it, but it will not keep the variegation from the mother plant. It will revert. So the only way to produce more of your favorite Sansevieria is by producing pups. It's a process, but it happens. And usually when you put in a small planter, it does push it out. And it seems like it was gonna push one out right there, but this is so pretty. And I'm actually really, really excited because I do have a lot of Sanseverias. I have my variegated well-fed Sanseverias. I have this one, which is super, super pretty as well. I believe I have probably 5 Sanseverias. So I'm super duper happy that I have more now. Thank you so much, Succulent Asia. These are super duper gorgeous. Look at, do y'all see how smooth? It looks like a candy. Like the variegation is so smooth looking, like very clean, very beautiful, very elegant. I'm obsessed. I think this is going to be one of my favorite Sanseverias. I've never heard about a moonshine variegated one. That's super duper cool. And the best part about snake plants, they're also called snake plants, are mothers-in-law tongue, but they're usually known as Sanseverias. They are really hardy. The only way you're gonna kill it is by over-loving it, by giving it too much water. They also have a dilemma. Like people think Sanseverias can be like low lights, which they can tolerate low light, but they will do better with the grow light. And obviously, if you want to keep the variegation, you want to give it a good source of light. That is so pretty. Let's look at the roots. I'm actually really excited to see the roots. I don't even need her name tag, girl. I know this is a moonshine Sansevieria. Just by looking at it, it just sticks in my head. Okay, let's see. I think Sanseverias are so underrated. They're like super easy to look after, and there's so many varieties out there. And they're also really, really affordable. Okay, it has a pretty good root system. They don't always have a crazy root system, Sanseverias. You can see right there. Pretty good. See, this is what I'm talking about. They produce pups. That's how I call them. They produce little babies on the side. So that's going to be pushed up. It's a little bit wrinkly, like kind of messed up, but that's perfectly fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It would balance itself up. It's still getting energy from the mother, so it will fix itself up. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Here's another one. This is called a Sansevieria Gabriella Variegated White. So this is how it's wrapped. They look like little mummies. A very Halloween theme. Oh my gosh. I just saw the variegation. It looks really good. Hold on. I don't want to... Sometimes I get a little impatient. And I want to rip things apart. But not with this. Even though snake plants are pretty hardy. Gotta keep my cool. I don't want to snap a little leaf. Really, it's really, really well wrapped. Look at that. The amount of time that it took to wrap each and every single leaf is... I want to make sure it's delivered really, really nicely. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Gabriella Variegated Sansevieria. Oh my, look at that. The variegation is insane. Y'all, that is pretty. It kind of gives up bromeliad. I'm happy that it's not a bromeliad, because whenever they bloom, they die. They produce pups, but babies, but it's a Sansevieria, and I love that. They're super duper hardy. They're not gonna disappoint you. And if you're a busy person, or you already have a lot of plants and you want to add more, but you don't want to add too much into plant chores, because sometimes it's fun, sometimes it can be a little bit too much. Snake plants are the way to go. Also, like aglaonemas and other pretty easy, hardy, tolerant plants. I can imagine having like 100 calatheas or marantas or anthuriums, or ferns. They require a lot. They want to stay moist, unless you have a whole system, but you know what I mean? I love a good jungle, and I do not want to have too much stuff or plant chores to do. it's fun, but at the same time, there's just those days when I just can't, and sometimes that's when I gotta do plant chores. But this is so pretty. Let's look at the roots, girl. I remember back then, root porn was a thing. Basically, like people, it would be a hashtag. Like I think the hashtags are still there on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, where people were obsessed looking at roots. It's pretty fascinating, but here is some root for you. Really good root system, you guys. It's pretty difficult to like mess up the root system of a Sansevieria. Just by overwatering is one of the best ways to kill one, but underwatering is the way to go. When they get wrinkly, just give it a good source of water. Isn't that so pretty? And I just love hard leaves when they sound like cardboard. I don't know why, but I'm like that. I love like my anthurium. There's just some leaves that give you like a cardboard vibe, and I like that. I sound really dumb, but if you get it, you get it. If you don't, that's okay. That's pretty. Okay. Let me see. Here's a bigger one. Let's see. This is a Echeveria Pre Madonna. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. There it is. Let's see this. I'm kind of scared because I know Echeverias have thorns, but I could be wrong. I'm more of a pro on monsteras, philodendrons, and pothos. Not really succulents and Echeverias. Again, the packaging is really good. Looking at some plants, girl. I gotta do some water. Okay, there is some sad leaves, but it's the ones from the base. And this looks like a succulent. Sometimes you can, whenever they fall off, you can make babies out of it. This is really pretty. You guys, it looks like a strawberry shake. I kind of want to like take off. They're old leaves, but a little bit is still pretty good. You see it's like pretty nice and firm over here. I'm gonna let the plant absorb it. I'm not gonna force it out. This is so pretty. I've been obsessed with pink plants, and this has some pink in it, which is so gorgeous. Some white and some green going on, and the little variegation. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm like so scared. I have to like really give these a lot of light. Like a good source of like a grow light, which I do have some. And I need them in terracotta. I gotta buy some terracotta. You can put them in any plant that you want, like a plastic, but preferably I always try to go with Sanseverias. I mean terracotta, because it's the best excuse that I can put a plant in one as an underwater. But it's just the safest bet with like these kind of plants, like succulent kind of plants that don't want to stay moist for too long and just want a good watering every now and then. Oh my. I'm kind of nervous to look at the roots. Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure if it was in perlites, but there was some dust coming out of it, like some fumes. I don't think... Because some plants, you guys, do have dark roots. But I don't know if this is like rot. I'll let y'all decide what y'all think. I think if it is bad, I can just chop it and let it propagate in the air. Because I feel like it's literally a succulent. I'm really curious if I take a leaf off and I put it in soil and it will produce a baby like that. So, I don't know about that. But it's really pretty. It's not squishy, which is why I don't think it's raw. Like even in the base, it's not squishy. It's very hard. If it was rot, I would have felt squishiness. And even the roots, they're not squishy either. Pretty curious. I'll put in soil, of course. I'll give you guys updates how everything turns out. But it's a pretty healthy plant. It's nice and firm, hydrated. It's gorgeous and it's beautiful. I'm really curious how this turns out. I've never seen that before. Isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty. Okay, there's still more in here. Here's a little baby one. Doesn't have a name tag. I'm guessing it fell off. It looks like a little baby. It's like a little baby. I wonder if it's from this one. And they just decided to add it because it was already together. No. Variegation is different. These lines are like left to right. These are up and down. The lighting gets the worst. I'm so sorry. Oh, I wish I can. If I move the leaf is kind of like shading the light. You see? It's like up and down. It's a different variety. It's a cute little fella. Gotta put in a tiny little terracotta. Y'all. My Sansevieria collection, it's starting to grow. This look a lot better. Look at those white roots. Really, really good. There you go. It's a lot better. You can see the detail. And of course, in this beautiful, oh my god, these are so cute. I think my number one is the Moonshine Sansevieria, the variegated one. And then the second one is just this one. It looks like a flower, you know? It's just too pretty. I'm gonna look more information on that one. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is the one that I picked out, y'all. It is labeled as Royal Crown Variegated. It kind of gives all the same vibes as my other one, Starfish Sansevieria, but this one's variegated. I'm gonna save the name because I would think it's a starfish, but it's not. Oh my gosh, look at this. The drama that this one is giving is insane. Okay, also the variegation. By the way, these are all super duper healthy. There's no rot in them. Like, they're all nice and firm. Which is really, really nice. The detail is gorgeous. And the little, you gotta be careful with this one. These are really pokey. Just gotta be careful with that. Good thing is that they're up. They're not like all over the place, right? Let's look at the roots. I hope like showing the roots doesn't annoy y'all. I always like to look at the roots to see how the plant is. Also just to like, because every plant has like different root system. And I'm just always curious to see, because I'm nosy. Ooh, this one's really good. Look at that. Really good, healthy, white, thick roots. And I haven't seen any pests, by the way. I haven't checked in. No. That's pretty. Imagine that on a terracotta. Just gonna give so much drama. Period. Alrighty, we have one more. What is this one? Sansevieria Splash. Let's see how that one is. Let's see. Saving the names. Variegation is pretty. Like, look how pretty that is. Oh my god. Girl. I got some really fancy Sanseverias now. And they have a lot of them too. Like, they have a good variety. Oops, I scratched it by accident. I'm also gonna have to go to Lowe's. We're gonna move in a couple of days. By the time you see this video, we're probably already moved, hopefully. But I was already thinking how many boxes I need to package all of my plants. I was gonna film the process, but I think I might just not record all of that because I think I'm gonna get way too overwhelmed. Yeah, I will see what I can do, but like what I want to share and what I, will do. But my priority right now is to move everything as safe as I can and as quick as I can. Not because we're in a rush, but I'm just too excited. And since I'm the one that's like wanting to go over there so bad in the new place, it's only fair for me to like do a lot of the work. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. I gotta get some terracotta planters for these babies. This is not that bad. One thing about Sanseverias, even if they don't have an insane root system, which by the way, Sanseverias really hardly ever do, it's not like a spider plant that has an insane root system. They will do perfectly fine. So really, really hyped to go ahead and repot these, or not repot them, not in something. Pot them up in a terracotta. I think these are all gonna go in terracotta because I think it's the safest bet. But yeah, it's really, really good. Really, really pretty variegation. I want to take pictures with all these babies, but let's do another run through with all of these gorgeous plants. I feel like it's a bouquet. Oh my god, you guys. The Variegated Moonshine Sansevieria. Oh my. It reminds me of a candy. I just forgot what it's called, but it reminds me of a candy. Where are these little babies? They look like little rosettes. Like little flowers. So these were 2, 4, 6, 7. They sent me 7 plants to unbox for y'all. I'm super duper grateful and happy with all of them. Everything came in amazing condition. The packaging was top tier as always. The shipping was very, very fast. But yeah, everything came out really, really good. I don't see no issues with them. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out their website and see what kind of Sanseverias they have an amazing selection of succulents and cactuses as well. And I think they focus a lot more on Sanseverias. So I'll have it down below. I don't know if they're gonna offer me a coupon code, but I'll also add it in there if they do. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Sending y'all positive vibes, and I will see y'all probably at Lowe's picking out the tiny little terracottas. I hope they can have some still. I want to go to Walmart because they're more affordable, and they were having a sale on all the planters, but I feel that they're already gone because like they're already pushing up all the Halloween, the fall, and the Christmas decor. But we'll see. We'll probably go to Walmart and see if they have any terracottas. If not, we'll go to Lowe's and get some terracottas and then pot these up in their new homes. So yeah, everything came out awesome. Alrighty, so this soil would benefit with some perlite, but I'm not gonna add it because I think the plants will be perfectly fine with this potting soil. It's literally just bare out of the bag. And to be really honest with you, it did have fungus gnats last month, but I let it dry out as much as I could to kill it, whatever was in there, because fungus gnats need moist soil, and I don't see them anymore. And then considering that it's terracotta and it drying out, it's literally gonna make it like a not really favorable environment for those gnats. But we're gonna start. Took me a hot minute because I needed to get some terracottas, and these were on sale. I don't know if they were on sale, but these were only, see, that's a gnat right there, the fungus gnats. These were on sale for like $2 something, which is pretty cheap. These, like, I don't know why, but I just went for $4, but now they went back to $2 something. So if you need some 4-inch, what is this, 4-inch or 6-inch? 6-inch terracottas, Walmart has it. So I might need to go ahead and get some other ones. I don't know, because I love terracotta, but it really does dry out pretty fast. And then if you're not on the water like me, yeah, it's just you just gotta know what you're gonna put in there. These Sanseverias and succulents and cactuses, and they're gonna be okay over here because they don't like to stay moist for a long period of time. They actually rot. There was some soil in the middle, but I'm gonna rinse these, and then they're not gonna get water until like, I don't know, maybe like in a month or two. Oh, I just broke off the tip. But there you go. That's basically it. We don't really need much into this. Preferably, I would add hair lights, but I'm in underwater, so it really shouldn't cause any issues at all. Here's this next one. It smells like it's a starfish Sansevieria, but it's variegated. These tips are actually really sharp. I actually got stabbed a couple times to remind me not to touch it or to be more careful with it. That should be fine. A little wobbly, but it would establish. Super cute. The succulents is just gorgeous. I love the pink and the variegation. It's so beautiful. It's interesting because these were literally out for like a couple weeks because of all the moving and everything that was happening, but they don't even seem that thirsty. Like they're getting close to getting wrinkly, but it's just fascinating how hardy succulents and Sanseverias are. Like you can see a little bit of wrinkles on this Variegated Moonshine Sansevieria. That means it's getting close, that it needs a good watering session, but it's still perfectly fine. So pretty nice. Very easy plants to look after. Oh my gosh. Come on, girl. Stay in place. Yeah, they're gonna need to establish. So pretty, so pretty. I'm gonna put these two together because I don't have another terracotta. And they look pretty similar. They look really cute together. So when I talk water, it's gonna settle down the soil. This one has a lot of pockets. I don't want it to be shaded by that leaf. There you go. Okay, let me go ahead and water them, and then I'll show you guys how they look without soil all over the place. Alrighty y'all, so it's been a couple weeks already, and I'm gonna go ahead and share them with you before I go ahead and place them in the tub and spray them with some neem oil. Well, I'm also gonna go ahead and water them. Like I said, it's been like 2-3 weeks since we ended up potting them up, and I really like to play it safe with my Sanseverias because I can kill them by overwatering them. So I like to place them into ricotta, and then I like to water them when they get a little bit wrinkly. They don't grow as fast, but they do stay alive. And I just always have that fear of having a Sansevieria dying on me. So yeah, let me go ahead and show it to you. This one's really pretty. I love the colors, and as you can see, they're all honestly doing really, really, really good. Here's the other ones. I like how they're just super close together, like a little, it's like a little cute set. Beautiful. And then this succulent is gorgeous. Very, very happy. I was a little bit concerned that it was gonna like rot, but it's really firm. I'm actually a little bit thinking, I'm thinking on not watering it because I feel like it's perfectly fine, but it's in terracotta. It should dry out pretty fast. This is the one that has me thinking that it needs water. The Variegated Moonshine Sansevieria. Beautiful stripes. I've never seen such a gorgeous snake plant. Very, very beautiful. And then of course this other one, it's very stunning. I will have to go ahead and give them their little name tags so I can remember their names, but awesome snake plants, aka Sanseverias. They're beautiful and I'm super duper happy with them. So let me go ahead and rinse them, well, water them, right? And then spray some neem oil mixture because to look shiny and also for good protection. Wow. Alright, blessed friends, that is basically it for today. Thank you so much for watching today's Just Need Plenty video. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. And by the way, thank you so much for sending out these beautiful, gorgeous plants. I will have all of the information in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check them out if you want to. And yeah, sending you positive vibes, and I'll see you in the next one.